Oh, don't like it being on big screen. Just me and me alone. Ian is going to be joining me in a moment. I was very lucky before and I won a gold coin. So I am over the moon. So Ian's asked me to quickly jump on and tell people that I've won the gold, which is brilliant. So I'm sorry I haven't had a shave and a haircut. Hi HMS, how you doing, mate? You're right. I can't believe it. I am so over the moon. I was sat there and I had silly amount of tickets. All my raffle wins, I just literally used them on that gold. Well, minus 80. I used 80 on the iPhone, which I didn't win. But obviously the gold coin, yeah, I won it. Thanks, Raftree. Yeah, unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I'm so made up and there was so many. So I had that many entries in it, but there was other names there, and I was thinking, oh, it's not going to be, and it landed on me. So, wow, I am over the moon. Over the moon. It's fantastic. So Ian's going to come on in a minute and show people the lovely coin that I've won, obviously before he sends it to me. So I'm just waiting for him to quickly join me. We won't be streaming very long. I think he wants to read the list of things that people have won already today, and then show off the gold coin to me. So Ian will be taking over in a moment once he's here, but I can't believe it. So I'm well happy and made up. And yes, Raftree, you never know, it might be a queue one day on your stream. Who knows? Who knows? In actual fact, I'll give you a quick plug while I'm at it. Don't forget, people, Raftree, so it's raftree.co.uk, gives you a chance every week to win a Kew Gardens. It's 1 in 22 chance to win it. Please feel free, guys, buy a ticket. There's 1 in 30 chance to get picked to play the game, and then when you get picked to play the game, it's a 1 in 22 chance of winning a genuine Kew Gardens. So yeah, please feel free, visit Raftree. That's done tomorrow night. I haven't got my tickets yet, but I'll be getting them soon. I actually went on, got picked last week and donated my go to Charlotte, who haven't played previously. To be honest, I wasn't really in the mood last week. I entered just because I enter every week, and when I got picked out, I just didn't want to play. I've got things going on in our personal lives, as some of you are aware, but I don't want to talk about that at the moment. So yeah, I didn't play the game. I give it to Charlotte, and that's Katie giving me a Peter Rabbit, and yeah, Charlotte played. Thanks, Princess. Hi Lorna, hi Chris. Thank you very much. I am so happy. I'm just waiting for Ian to join me to, as I say, to show off the coins and the one that I've won, which is great. As long as he doesn't drop it and do his usual trick. I think he's just making a brew or something at the moment. So yes, so those that don't know, we haven't done any streams just recently, the Three Amigos. We are going to be again soon. I think Ian is joining me now. The Three Amigos will be doing our normal channels Tuesday and Thursday. Stevie's just moved house, so he's literally moved in last week. So he will be streaming again, hopefully from next week, as I will. I've managed to sort most things out. I'm just waiting for paperwork things to come through and fill forms in and things. And that should be me pretty much hunky-dory. And Hannah hopefully will be back as well with back problems. So the Three Amigos should be back doing our normal hunts. As I say, Ian is here. I can show he's here. He's there. So Ian is now in the so I say I'll let Ian chirp along in a moment with all the people that won on his raffle.
How we doing?
I'm over the moon, mate. I'm great. In that time you were making a brew, I managed to plug Raftree for Saturday. Is that my coin? Can't wait.
Yes, your coin. This is it.
Let me put you on big screen.
Oh, lovely, lovely box, everything.
I am still here. Let's carry on.
There's a thingy jobby. What's it?
Don't drop it. I know what you're like.
There's the old. What's it? And inside, ooh, look what we've got now.
Yeah, that's the one. So, it is like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Katie's happy. She's seen Ian.
Hello, Katie.
Look at him bricking it in case he drops it.
It is. Look at that. Beautiful coin. Absolutely stunning. And even when you put it right up close to the camera, I mean, it doesn't do it justice, not at all. And it's number 66.
Clickety click.
66.
It's a good job it was another 6 in front of the other 2 6s, wasn't it, really?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Chris is saying you dropped it 3 times and it's well dented.
Yeah, so there we go. And
That's awesome.
Done. It's done, and it's got a new owner now.
It has. It has. I'm made up. Well and truly made up. Brilliant. Can't believe it. Well happy.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty cool.
It is.
Oh, hang on a minute.
When that wheel was going around, I was bricking.
Read the comments. Just bear with me.
So I'm reading the comments, you're fine. Yeah, so when the wheel was going around and I seen other people's names, I was thinking, no, and it landed. So I was so happy. I now know how Lorna and Chris felt when they won them. Or, you know, it's just, I can't believe I got a gold coin. Yay. I'm so happy. Just a bit gutted it's not a 50p, but, you know, gold's a gold coin. It's more weight to a £2 gold coin than a 50p gold. So, fair enough.
Yeah. When it landed, I mean, it was just, it was quite exciting, wasn't it? Because, you know.
No, I was shitting myself. But sorry, shitting myself.
It just sort of creeped over there, didn't it?
Yeah, I noticed that, obviously, because I had so many entries in it anyway. I know that I had nearly 2,000 entries in it. So I had quite a few.
Right.
I've been using lots and lots and lots of the raffle.
Using all your raffle wins, haven't you?
Pretty much, yeah. And I bought some the first time it was drawn and things like that. So when I could see my name in blocks, and then I could see like people in between, and I could see blocks, and I was thinking it's going to land on someone there, and it nearly did. I'm kind of glad it didn't, unfortunately, for that unlucky person. But I'm so happy. It's brilliant. I well made up. It'd have been great if I'd got the iPhone too, but you know, you can't have everything.
Who won the iPhone?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah. Talking of which, I will give you a rundown of who won what.
That's right. So I'll put you back on mainstream. So there's going to be one sec. There you go.
So this is a rundown of what everybody won. Now today was a double up, right? So all the wins were doubled. So this is what they ended up with. Well, apart from the first two, because they were from TGB Sachs raffle. So the Royal Mint Peter Rabbit, Louise Walton won that. The iPhone was won by Aaron Milton. And then we went on to the £100 memberships. And because they're £100 memberships, the wins were all doubled. So the first one, Anne Jessup, I won't read all the names of the websites out, but anyway, so Steve Braddock won £50 for raffle credit. Bobby Anderson won £50 for raffle credit. John White won 4 vintage prints. Derek Clark won 2 sheets of coins. Derek Clark won 40 Island coins. Derek's going to get mentioned a few times. Derek Clark also won. This is what came out of one spin. 2 sheets of coins, 2 megalosauruses, 20 pre-decimal coins, £200 for raffle credit, and 10 10p letters. All came out of one spin. Richard.
I've got to stop 1 sec. How did it come out of one spin? Did he get like lots of free spins on top of the one spin?
Yeah, he had. So it was one of the website memberships, and he won. So he got a spin.
And you double up, don't you? So do you double up the free spins?
And yeah, and then he won the free spins, which doubled up, and so he ended up with like loads of free spins.
That's fantastic, really.
Yeah, he won 2 free spins, and then and that doubled up, so it turned into 4 plus his original spin 5. So he got 5 spins in the end.
That's fantastic.
I know, he did really well on that, just that one spin. Then there was Richard Brabbin won something, but I haven't written it down. Naughty me. Derek Clark won 30 Island coins. He won quite a few. Then he won 2 dog coins. He won 10 crowns, 2 sheets of coins, 2 Gruffalo packaged, 10 crowns again, 20 pre-decimal coins. Then Ian Rossiter won £200 for raffle credit. Tracy Murgatroyd won 20 island coins. Derek Clark again, 50 guesses and 4 non-released coins. I might find like a 1972 p or penny or something like that to put in there with that. Then again, he won £200 for raffle credit, and then he won another 10 crowns. Katrina Elms won 30 random coins. Tracy Murgatroyd won 4 first day stamp covers. Then Derek Clark again, 8 vintage prints. Then Keith Brady, £40 for raffle credit. Richard Brabin, £50 for raffle credit. Derek Clark, 50 guesses. He won again. Then on Patreon, Robert Barnes. Now Patreon is a super wheel win, and it's 3 times whatever you win. And it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 times a week now. And that's patreon.com/TGBCH. All the links are available on ians.tv, IANS.tv. Couldn't be simpler, ians.tv. So on Patreon draw, Robert Barnes won 15 crowns. Then Katie Gibson won 60 random coins. Then Derek Clark, he had another load of spins. He won extra spins. He got extra Ian's choices at whatever. And out of the one spin, he got £300 worth of guesses, 3 packaged Gruffalos, 90 uncirculated coins, 30 50p coins, and 6 Royal Mint coins from a set. And then he got that doubled up. And then last but not least, we had the Gold Mayflower draw, which was won by Scott Jonathan himself.
Me? Yeah, great. Thanks, RJ. Yeah, I still can't believe it, mate. I'm pinching myself. It's brilliant. I am so over the moon, and I'll be showing it as soon as I get it on the Three Amigos stream as well, just to show people that you do win the coins, and it'll be there shown. It depends if I get the silver one that I won the other day at the same time, in which case I'll show both of them. But mind you, I've got quite a few Peter Rabbits
here as well, haven't you?
Sorry?
You have got a package here. I think it's.
I would imagine so. There's like 5,000 leaflets coming as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I can see it. You've got another one over there.
Silver. Yeah, it was some sort of silver. I don't know what it was, but I'm probably guessing it's a Peter Rabbit to go with the other 2 Peter Rabbits that I've got. So I don't mind. Christmas presents for me.
It's not Peter Rabbit. It's I think it's a Tailor of Gloucester.
All right, cool. Okay.
Would you prefer a Peter Rabbit?
I don't mind, mate. To be honest with you, whatever easier for you. I'm not bothered, and I'll tell you why. Because I've been using them as Christmas presents. So the lovely Hannah's got one of your rabbits on her way to her. Hannah, obviously from the Three Amigos. Then one of them is my secret Santa.
Christmas presents.
One was my secret Santa at work. Shh, we can't tell people in case people from work are watching. It was too late now. Just heard me. And then any other ones I've just been using them as, because obviously Katie's got one and I've got one. I've just been using them as presents. So yeah, if I get it's a Peter Rabbit, I'll give it to someone. If it's a Tailor of Gloucester, again, I don't think Hannah's got a Tailor of Gloucester. Then I might even ship that one to her as well. She get an even better Christmas present. So we shall see. Whatever I win, I win. I'm over the moon with all of them. It's great. Live. I am live, Ollie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good so far. Lots of bits and pieces coming out. Who's in? Oh look, there's Belfast. Hello, mate. Ralph Tree's in. Hello. Oh yeah, you do this Saturday night. Don't forget Ralph Tree on Saturday night. When's that? That's tomorrow.
It is, mate. I plugged it already.
That's tomorrow. There's Chris. Hello, mate. Lorna. Hello, lovey. And Mark's British Coins as well. And RJ. It was quite an exciting stream, really. It went non-stop. I mean, it was all the wheel spins were just just non-stop. Ended up going right out of time. Still got 12 spins to do for Kian.
Well, I finished work at 4 o'clock. I didn't manage to get on the stream until about 20 to 5. And that's when I put the message in saying, has it been drawn yet? Because I didn't know. And normally Lorna messages me to say, Scott, you've won. Or Scott, you've not won, or whatever. And I hadn't had anything. So that's why I put the message in saying, has it been drawn yet? And obviously, as soon as it hadn't, and I watched it, I was jumping up and down. In actual fact, I was that excited, I phoned you and cut the stream off by accident.
Yeah, you cut me off the screen. Each time my head goes off the screen, it's because I'm having a puff.
Fair enough. So I'm well made up. I say as soon as it comes, I will put it on the Three Amigo stream when we're on our next one, and show it off. So more than
where are you going to put it? Is it going to be the only one you've got? Is it going to be something that? Well, actually, because it might be a present, might it?
I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet because I've really wanted a gold coin for absolutely ages. And the only thing I would ever swap it for is that thing that you know that I would swap it for, and that's never going to happen.
No. Not best to sell somewhere for 400 or 500 quid or a bit more, and I'll buy it. But,
yeah, no. So no, it's. I mean, I could give it to the lovely wife.
It's got to be Sue's Christmas present, isn't it? It has to be Sue's. It's a massive Christmas present to have, and she collects £2. You collect 50p.
That is correct. However, I've always wanted a gold coin, and it's a gold coin.
Yeah, well, you've either swap it for a 50p, or you've got to give it to Sue. I mean, there is no either or there, really.
There is, because I wouldn't swap it, because the one I've won is a nice coin. So although there's 50p's, I mean,
you can't keep it because you've made such a big thing about you're the 50p man, not the £2 man. So you can't keep it and go, oh, it's going to take pride of place in my collection because you're the 50p man.
I am a 50p person, yes, I am.
Exactly.
However, the beautiful wife does do £2 coins. So it could just sit in our display case with Katie's silver coins and say, there's an old coin that I've won. Eventually it'll go to Katie eventually. From either of us, whichever one it goes to. I don't know, mate. As I say, the only thing I would swap it for is that. So and I remember your answer.
You know.
So nah. I wouldn't swap it for another gold coin. There's more weight in a £2 than there's a 50p. So it's worth more in weight than you know what I mean. So no, it'd have to keep the 2, unless of course it was swapped for 12 silver coins that are 40 years of 50p.
This is true. And as Belfast just said, don't forget to check your home contents insurance in case. Whether you might have to let your insurance company know that you've now got that, because it's something that you can put as a retail value. I'm pretty certain I don't, because some of Sue's rings, I haven't had to mention them individually, so I'm pretty certain I don't. But I'll check. I will check. The coins over I haven't had to value your rings, and some of them are worth over that on the house insurance, so I don't think I have to. Scott, Sue, would you want to keep it? You give so much to other people. I'll be keeping it. It's. I don't know if it's going to be me that's keeping it, or if it's going to go to my wife. And wrapping it up as a Christmas present for Sue.
That could be the thing. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I don't want to start thinking £2 coins, because that means I'll have to get them, and I've already got one set for Sue. They'll probably go to Sue. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so you got to weigh it up. You know, those brownie points, it's quite a big weight.
And through the things
you
that
might
she
get another one yet. Who knows? Who knows? You might win another one yet.
Well, I don't know. We shall see. I just hope
it wasn't a bad system that you worked, was it? It's like dump it all in the one coin.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and any more be the same thing, but it's just which coin do I go for?
Yeah.
and there's going to be too many people going for Q. So that's why I didn't go for Q. I purposely didn't go for Q because I knew that
I don't know
everybody.
how many are sold. How many tickets have there been gone on the queue? Do you know?
I haven't got a clue.
I bet it's not.
I know there was 3,600 that went on this one, and I know that I had over half of them. So, so the odds were
stacked. It could go the other way, couldn't it? I mean, it could quite easily go that you've dumped every single bit in there, and like you say, you've ended up with half the entries, and then somebody comes along, just has one single entry for free, thinking, yeah, I'll never win anything, and they just have one entry and wallop, it lands on them. It can happen.
And to be honest with you, as I said to Chris, and I've said to you previously, if that would have been the case, then I'd have been more than happy for that person, because at the end of the day, I've used raffle credit that I've won. Do you know what I mean? I think I only spent between 30 and 50 quid out of my pocket to get some of the tickets that I got. And the rest of it was all done through wins on your wheel. So it just goes to show that, you know, getting your spins each week in your wheels that people get, especially Derek at the minute, you know, he's getting all these raffle credits, etc. If he just bangs that all in one coin, the averages are going to be in his favour, and he's technically, you know, he could get a gold for, like I would have done, virtually nothing just from winning. So I can't knock that at all. You know what I mean? It could be a free, you know, you could get one free ticket that gets you on one of these wheels or gets whatever, and then that ticket then turns into, you know, £100 raffle credit or £200 raffle credit, and then you just spend all of that on the one coin like I did, and then you end up with, like, you know, thousands of tickets.
You won a gold coin from the raffle credit that you've won on the
Pretty
wheel.
much, yeah.
Lorna won the gold coin from the guesses that she won on the wheel.
Yes.
She also won a gold coin from guesses that she bought one day, because she bought a load of guesses and that won her the coin. So that was a really lucky strike, because she actually bought the guesses and then won. And then then she won it the second time, didn't she? And the second time she won it with the guesses. 412 Q raffle tickets sold so far. There you go. So there's hardly anybody on that queue.
No. So
people are going to be thinking, oh, I'm not going to bother with a queue because everybody else is on it. And everybody's thinking the same thing and nobody's on it.
No. So in theory then, anyone who's got anything banked raffle prize tickets wise, they could now literally go and get all of their raffle tickets on that queue, get a few thousand tickets on it, and have a very, very good chance of winning it.
Absolutely.
And that one is worth probably more than the one that I won today. So, because it's just the main queue rings massive bells to everybody, doesn't it? So, but yeah, that is genuine the way I done it. You know, anything I've won, I just put them all into one basket. Minus 80, I had 80 in the Apple iPhone, because I wanted to try and win that as well. But you know, I didn't win it. That's fine. It's cool. But I got the gold. I can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. And then Lorna, she said she got 4 silvers yesterday or whatever it was. In the one
silvers on the bounce, because you had a spin.
That's right.
And you won a silver, and then Lorna, the next 4 spins were a silver, so there was 5 silvers. It landed on a silver coin 5 times on the bounce.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't know what the odds are of that happening, but it's you know, it's got to be quite long. You know.
Yeah. The only thing is, and to be honest with you, this is the thing that makes me giggle. And forgive me for saying it, but you know what I'm like. I just tell you what I think. So you've got all these extra ones now that people have been asking for, right? So I'm talking about like 5 times Christopher Robin, 5 times Pooh, 5 times whatever it is, 5 times this, 5 times that. But people don't realise all these extra 5 times ones or 10 times ones or 15 times ones that they're putting on the wheel actually gives you less chance of winning the gold. Because that means instead of it being like it started at 1,000 to 1 to get the gold, you've now got like over 4,000 or nearly 4,000 different segments on that wheel. Yeah. And each time something else is added to those segments, there's still only 1 gold on there.
Yeah.
So it's a lot harder to win the gold by putting more segments on. So when the other day you was on and you were saying, how many should I do for this? I was thinking one, just one of each. because it's taking more away from the chance of getting the gold. But that's just me thinking
right.
numbers.
The more prizes we add, on the one hand, the more prizes we add, the better for everybody, because they're winning different prizes, and they're not winning the same thing over and over again. So then that works from that point of view. But as you say, at the same time, whilst that is a bonus on the one side, it's a negative, because the more prizes we add to the wheel, then the less chance it's going to land on the gold.
Absolutely.
So and I'm glad you've mentioned that, because when we get to 5,000 segments on the wheel,
you're going to add a second gold.
No. When we get to 5,000 segments on the wheel, what I was thinking of doing was
adding the gold.
No. What I was thinking of doing was having, if I add one, then it's got to come off somewhere else. If there's 5,000 segments on the wheel, this is what I've been running through my mind. If there's 5,000 segments on the wheel, and say a new coin comes out and we add that coin 5 times to the wheel, that's now 5,005. So if we're going to keep to 5,000, for example, and it's just an example, then and you're going to add that 5 times the new coin, then you take 5 off of something else. So something that's on there a lot, like say the crowns is on there a lot, you might take 5 of those off, or something like that. But the option of putting another gold on the wheel is also there.
Okay, I was saying Prince. Yeah, what?
Take some of the prints off. Well, I'm going to use them. I've got so many of them, so they've got to be used. I've got to use. Wait, you ain't started on the booby prizes yet. Wait till you see the kind of prizes I'm going to be giving people a choice of when they land on a booby prize or an Oops a Daisy. Then I'm going to go, right, you've got these, on the one hand, these are really naff prizes, but on the other hand, in the right hands, they're like worth 100 quid or 200 quid or whatever.
Well, I'm going to say at this point of time, I was after a gold coin. We know that. I've now got my gold coin, and I am so made up. And I honestly thank you very much. And I'm sorry to all those that didn't win it, and thank you for those that congratulated me. I am so over the moon. But this one that you've got now that's going, I can't remember what it is. Is it silvers or something now? If your guesses, etc. Whilst it isn't a gold coin, I'm honest.
Silver bunch set, a silver 2009 set.
Yeah. So whilst it's on that, I'm not. As I say, this is just me. I was after a gold. So if it's not a gold coin and it's not the set that I really want, which then it will be just give my guesses to Lorna all the time. And I'm quite happy doing that. I'll say it now on camera, so everyone's heard that I'm saying it on camera, and
it does contain a silver Kew Gardens.
I'm not bothered about
that. Okay.
I might have one of them already. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not too bothered. It's just I possibly have got one of those coming anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Just like the proof set, the 2009 proof set that you've got as a prize on one of the other things. I can't remember what that was under. I've got that as well. So I'm not. That's what I'm saying. The guesses at the moment, for now, whilst it's this particular 1 to 10,000, then any that I do give them to Lorna. It's like the stamps. Any stamps that I get, I'm not interested in stamps. So I'm just saying it now so it's live on camera. Everyone knows that if I win stamps, then it goes to either Katie or Lorna. I'm really not my Katie, that's KTG. And Lorna, they like stamps. I'm not interested in that. I'm 50p mad, we know that, which is why I've got a dilemma with a £2 coin. But I haven't, because Susie loves them. So, yeah. And forgive me for saying it, but Lorna's also put the same comment as me.
Yeah, I know. But there you go. You can't have it. You can't have it always round.
No, I know. But you know what I'm like, and at least I'm saying it to you on camera.
What you can do is, people can come up with more ideas of what they might want on the wheel. What coins have we not got on the wheel? What coins have we not got in the raffle? not just the wheel itself, but you know the raffle as well. It's like, what coins do people want to see? Because if I know what coin you want and I know what coin you're going to get tickets in, then we'll put it up.
I mean, there's certain coins I personally, but this is my personal preference, and that's just me being selfish because not everybody would agree with me. But there's certain coins, for example, certain silver coins that I think are absolutely stunning. For example, the Mayflower. I know it's a £2 coin, but I think that coin itself is beautiful. And it's one of the only £2 coins I actually do think is stunning. And if I got a Mayflower silver, I'd be over the moon. You know, some of the £2 silvers, because I've noticed, obviously, I know why it is the way, but £2 silver coins or a Newton 50p. Newton's a stunning coin. Things like that, I think that would, if you could put those as raffle prizes, people may think, oh, I might enter that one and buy that because they're nice. They just look stunning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so just a couple of ideas. A George Best £5 coin.
What's that? I would never be allowed to put an ordinary Kew Gardens up or anything like that because I still have a couple of people that I owe a Kew Gardens to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be thinking normal Kew. And besides, if anyone wants a chance to win a Kew, just visit Raftree on a Saturday night. But yeah, you know, I mean, no, I understand that. I think a lot of people understand. You've got a list of queues, probably as long as your own, that people wanted the queues. So I can understand why you haven't put those up. But no, I'm talking like some, rather than you know, silver coins, because it's a mystery silver coin, but something like, say, Mayflower, or a couple of the £2 coins, like packaged £2 coins. You could put those on. So instead of just like 50p packaged coin, you could put like £2 packaged coin on there, because some of the RAF ones are worth quite a bit that people can't get hold of. Some of the Cook, like the 2018 Cook, I think goes for quite a lot of money. You could possibly put a couple of Cooks up if you got them. You know, those kind of coins would be nice prizes for people to win, and that, you know, that could be listed on there. Because I mean, for me, if you got the 2018 Cook, that's worth a lot more than the Christopher Robin 50p, because it would sell for a lot more for anyone that's going to sell coins. So, and I am thinking of Steve. I always think of Steve. I think of, as I do, I think of you and I think of my mates. So I know Steve would kill for £2 coins, especially some of those rarer, harder ones to get. So it's things like that, I think, that would also make people want to go for different raffles, as it may be, because of the fact that you can't get hold of those coins anymore.
Well, there's a thought. We talked a little bit about, because you came up with the idea of, as I was talking about hitting 5,000 segments, just going, you know, put another gold coin on, but that's actually not too far out of the park. So, because then it would be 2,500 to 1.
Yeah,
would be the sort of equatory odds. So here's a thought. I mean, you know, we've got a couple of people in here that are people that get involved and watch them and so on. When we get to 5,000 segments on the wheel, when I'm happy with the segments that we've got, I'm going to change you about whatever. So it's going to take a few weeks yet, whatever. What would you like added to the wheel of equivalent? So, for example, there's a couple of things that we can add to the wheel. So we can add another gold coin to the wheel. Say a gold.
Probably, forgive me for interrupting for a second. Aren't they gold coins?
Yeah, sovereigns are coins, yeah.
No, aren't they gold?
Yeah, they're gold, yeah.
So technically, if you put a sovereign on, because I know a sovereign, a full sovereign's around about 500 quid.
Yeah, you've got one.
I know, it's worth about 500 quid.
Right.
I haven't. Sue's got one, so I've got a Mayflower.
But yeah, a sovereign is a coin, and a gold one, you'd either have it as a coin in a wallet or in a little display or whatever, or you'd have it made in. A lot of people make them into rings and necklace and put a pendant.
Yeah, that's right. It's currently in a capsule, one that Sue's got.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what if I throw that choice out there and say, well, what is it people would want? What could you come up with now? Pardon me. What I know your choice would be a silver 40 years set
yes,
instead of adding a gold coin to it, right? Somebody else, Chris Dyer, for example, and Raftree, their minds are thinking of a sovereign. So we could add a silver 40 years set to the wheel, or we could add a sovereign to the wheel, or we could add another gold coin to the wheel. Someone else might prefer a £2 coin added gold one to the wheel. You know, so I'm quite happy to add something extra special like that to the wheel when we hit the 5,000 segments. It's just what? Because
well, what I would do there, if you want me to be honest, is open it up to the people that are your regular customers. So people that do, for example, Derek, clearly the gent's got a lot invested in your wheels and things. So he should have a say in kind of, you know, and forgive me for saying it, but the people that have got the most invested should have the biggest say in what's picked. So I can think of a few names. So you've got Fiona, you've got Derek, that I see on the wheels constantly, but I've obviously got quite a bit invested in TGBCH. So therefore, they should be the people that should be saying to you, I like this coin, and then you should try and cater for, you know, for them. I'm not being like, I've got a bit in there, as we know, other people have as well, but it's the people that have got a massive interest. It should be them that make the decision as to which kind of gold coin, if it's a gold coin, or what it is. It shouldn't be, you know, for someone like me to make that decision. Is what I'm saying. You should put it out there to the big people that have put looks in, and just say to them, what would you want as the next one, and let them pick it. That's how I would do it. Not telling you how to run your raffle and things, but I think that would be fairer for those investors to physically pick what they want as a next big prize on the wheel, or indeed some of the big prizes in the raffles, because they've, you know, got the biggest interest in it. If you see what I'm trying to say.
I do.
Someone like me, okay, I've got a bit.
If any of them people are watching on catch up or whatever, you know, or watching now, you know, let me know or text me or whatever. Give me your ideas. What kind of stuff do you want to see on the raffle site, and what kind of stuff do you want to see on the wheel? Because I'll try and make it happen. I'm trying my best with everybody's help, Chris's help, Lorna's help, everybody's help, to make this the best game there is. And I've known I've believed all the way through we're going to be locked down again through the winter. I've said that all the way through, and so I'm gearing for that, you know. And if that is going to be the case, I want to be ready for it. So we want to make this the best game that we possibly can. And today was really exciting. When you won that gold at Mayflower, it was really, really exciting. You know, as it was every time somebody's won a gold coin. It's got really exciting.
That's an interesting idea. What you could do is you could get, as Raftree said there, you could get a load of ideas that people want as a big prize, and then put those on a wheel and spin that wheel, and then whichever one it lands on, that's the next one, and then spin it again for the one after that. And do you know? But then again, saying that, Chris is saying it does enough wheels, so forget that idea.
At this moment now, there is one person out there that is muttering under his breath, which will be Chris.
Yeah, just so that,
because I can go, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. That's a great idea. We'll do that, and that's it. That's all I have to do. Chris, on the other hand, he's sitting there thinking, oh, nice one. Cheers. That's another load of work I've got to do. Another wheel I've got to make. I like the idea though, because the idea being that you spin a wheel and whatever it lands on, that is the prize that you add to the wheel. And you could probably do that every day. You could spin the wheel once and every day add a new prize to the wheel.
It doesn't have to be just that though. It could be like, for example, this 1 to 10,000 is whatever set it is. But you could do the next 1 to 10,000 as one of those prizes on the wheel, and then the next 1 to 10,000, the next prize, and it gives you more options that way. I know it's another wheel for Chris. Don't shoot me.
Chris is loving you and Raftree. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm gonna shut before I dig myself a hole.
You could always do an old-fashioned draw out of a hat. Leave me alone, Raftree. Really, a old-fashioned, that would be so. Can you imagine? That would be so complicated to do with all the prizes and all the people and all the draws and everything. No.
As Sue's saying in the background, too much hard work.
Yeah, it is. Too
That's
much
hard work, to be fair.
Chris, you'd have to sit there writing out all the bits of paper, folding them all up, putting them all into a bag, having all these different bags.
No. I think what Rattrie's saying there is, Ian, you could do it, and you could draw it from a hat rather.
As I say, poor old Chris.
Anyway, that's up to you to decide what you want to do.
You do too much work.
Yeah, to be fair, Chris, Lorna, your mods, they're all. I mean, because don't forget when we do our streams, because we now send our stream to you as well. Lorna watches, but she normally tends to watch through your stream, and obviously she's still modding for you, even though it's not you on camera. She is sat there watching us doing modding for you. So you know, I'm forever. Well, I've always said this. So I've always been grateful to Lorna and Chris for the jobs they do, and obviously Katie does it as well, and others. So, and don't forget, I've been a mod as well, so I know exactly what it's like. You do get some idiots who come into streams and put stupid comments. I mean, especially late at night. That's the worst one. When it's late at night, you tend to get more idiots. But it is what it is, I suppose. It's the fact you're on a live channel, you got thousands of watchers, or you get hundreds of watchers, and you do get the idiots that come in. Some of them that come in, you haven't got a clue. There's quite a few. I think later at night, though, it tends to be more people from, I don't want to say it, but across the pond, as it may be, that watching later at night, and then they jump on some of the ones that are undesirable. And it's very, very difficult, especially for the mods, etc. So I just wanted to thank obviously Lorna and Chris ourselves again. When we're on and they're jumping in the background with us, because we don't expect them to, but it's very, very kind that they do. So and that's why I let Lorna have my guesses, and at the moment, and the stamps and things can go to Katie and Lorna. That's cool. I say I'm more than happy with that at the moment. More than happy with that. Hence why I keep saying it on camera. So if anyone wonders why Lorna's getting extra guesses, it's because if I win them, I'm giving them to Lorna, and that's pretty much the way that it's working for me at the minute. Unless it's a coin I want, in which case, going back to me.
Well, don't forget, you see, you've also got Joker, and at the moment now, here's what the Joker can do. There's a couple of people have asked about the Joker, so this is what I've got so far, right? So suppose you win a Joker. So I'll get a little bit of paper like this, and I'll go, right, so I'll go Scott Donaldson like that. Joker. Right, and I'll put it on a bit of paper like that, right?
Yeah.
Right, so now you've just pulled a Joker, and the Joker is separate, right? So you get another spin anyway. You respin it, yeah, to see what you've won.
So say I got a Joker and I end up with 5 crowns.
Right. So you first land on the Joker. You've got a Joker, then you land on 5 crowns. Right.
Yeah.
So the Joker, you can now say, I want to use my Joker straight away. And you can swap it for a set of, you can swap whatever prize for a set of 2018 penguins.
Right.
A Royal Mint coin from a set. A Peter Rabbit 2019. Or a £25 membership voucher.
So what I would say if that was me, it's all hypothetical. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, hang on. Or you can hang on to the Joker, because you can hang on to it. You don't have to use it there and then, right? You can hang on to it. You've had your respins. Keep the Joker in the folder. And you can just save up the jokers. So you've got one joker and then another one. If you get 3 jokers, you can swap 3 jokers for a silver Peter Rabbit.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can hold on to the joker if you want, and you can hold on to the joker in the folder here. And up to 5 times you can swap any prize you want for a Peter Pan coin.
Right. See.
So if you choose to use your joker on Peter Pan coins, then I would go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Isn't there 6 Peter Pan coins per year?
Well, there might be, but you know, you'll have to go and buy the other one. So you can swap that for 5. All right, make it 6. So 6. So you can swap the joker for 6 Peter Pan coins. That's swapping 6 prizes. So, you know, you've got your joker here. Next week, you have a spin, you win. It lands on a single print or a set of 5 crowns. You can go, oh, I've got that joker. I'll use up one of my things and I'll get a Peter Pan. And then another time, another one and get a Peter Pan, and another one and get a Peter Pan.
Until you get the full set if you want the Peter Pan coins. Yeah.
Yeah. No guarantees you're going to actually get them in order or get the set, because I would never remember who's had what. I would just go and pull a Peter Pan. But if somebody's live and on there and they get one, they can always text me or say to me, look, Ian, I've got that one. These are the ones I've got, or whatever. I don't know. While
Personally,
because they go down at different rates. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, a lot of people do like, you know, Channel Island coins. So Peter Pan sets are quite good. However, I'll be going for the £25 memberships all day long. Only because you've got more chance than of getting on that wheel, whichever wheel it is, and getting a chance to get a gold coin or a chance to win more raffle credit to put on a gold coin, etc. That's just me.
Exactly.
That's my brain thinking.
Different folks, different strokes, isn't it? You know,
absolutely.
Someone else might want to swap it for a Peter Pan. Someone else might want the 2 Royal Mint coins from the set.
Absolutely. It's personal preference, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm trying to make it so that it suits a lot of people, suits everybody. There's at least something on there that they want.
So a joker looks like it's quite a good price. You've got the Wow Wow, which obviously is a good price. It's like a gold coin technically, but it isn't. It's a very good price. Then you've got the gold. Then you've got the gold. There's also some pants ones on there. I can't remember what they were called. Oh no, something or other. That was your booby prizes one, you said.
Yeah.
So what are the booby prizes? Enlighten us to what the booby prizes are. Or have you not?
They do all sorts of things. So, like for example. I got a box of these American Coca-Cola cards. So they've like got all different Coca-Cola, old-fashioned, whatever. Some kind of collectible thing. I've got a box of those. So I might say, okay, we've got a box of these. You can choose these. Or I've got a box of old vintage magazines, all the same magazines. So there's like maybe 50 or whatever, 30 or 50 or 70 or 100 magazines in a box, whatever there is. And those, as a collection, they're probably worth about 80 quid, something like that. But if you take the time to list them in a multi-variation, you probably get back a couple of £100 on that. But again, it's an item that's no good to me now because of the new format and not being able to list items for sale, not being able to use eBay, all that. So a lot of stuff that I had knocking about, it's all got to go one way or the other. So you might get that. I've got some vintage wallpaper borders that go around the top of the thingy, and I sell them. I used to sell them for 15 quid each. So 6 of those. If somebody bothered to list them for sale, that would be 90 quid.
So they're booby prices that could be quite good to some people.
They're booby prizes. They're nothing to do with coins. It's just, or you remember them naughty badges? Then
yes, I remember the badges.
Right, so 100 of those. So
Right.
now we've just got 4 prizes to choose from if you land on a booby prize. You've got a box of magazines, you've got naughty badges, you've got a box of those little cards, and you've got the other thing I said, whatever it was I said. So things like that, you know, things that are just knocking around, need to go, and if somebody can, the vintage wallpaper order, and if somebody can be bothered to list them for sale, put them in a multi-variation listing, they've got the space to put them aside, then they can earn some money on it. So 10 thing can be turned into 100 quid.
So I can't think of the other prizes that are on the wheel. So you've got,
you know, them coin folders, you know, maybe like I think it says like 10 of those or something like, or 12 of those, which you know, you could sell them for £5 each. That would be like 60 quid.
got it. And I can't remember some of the other prizes on there. So you got the booby prize, which you just mentioned there. The wow we knew about.
Yeah.
Ian's prizes, there's 12. There's 12 envelopes, isn't there? And you pick those.
There is, but I'm going to change that. I've got to talk to Fran and ask her if she's going to if she'll give me a hand and come up with some ideas. We need some better ideas for that. You know, I mean, has anybody now everybody has seen the wheel working. I mean, everybody that's watching right now, and we've got 12 people watching, of which there's probably about 5 or 6 people that are probably interacting, or maybe 7 or 8. So out of all of you, is like, now you've seen it working, what kind of ideas would you like to see on Ian's choice? You land on Ian's choice, you've got a choice of X amount of envelopes. Doesn't have to be 12, it can be 20, it can be 10. But what kind of choices would you like? Would you think that was a bonus? That was a, do you know what I mean? And give me a couple of ideas, because I need to come up with some new ones. We need to change it. Now everybody's seen it, it's like, you know.
Yeah, it's. I mean, to be honest, I think the wheel's working. It's just the only
Wheel, the Ian's choice.
No, I know that. I'm just saying it as a general statement. I think the wheel is a good thing, and I think it works. Ian's choices. I'm just greedy, and I'd want silver coin after silver coin, but that's just me. I don't know. I mean, I haven't got a clue. So again, I'd put that out there to everybody. I don't know. I'm just made up. I got
one of the prizes on there is 100 guesses. You know, would you like to keep that on there? There's one.
Well, some people would, but some people might like 200 guesses.
This is true. Well, there is both in there at the minute, but it's probably not a good idea to keep both. At the end of the day, I want it. It's built for you to make everybody out there, you, them, everybody, to enjoy it.
The way that I look at it is, see, I've got a slightly different outlook to the way that you do it, because you're quite happy that people win and I know why. It makes total business sense. You're happy people win the raffle prizes or the raffle credit, because then they, like I did, spend it on one coin. And if, for example, I spent it on that one coin and someone else won it, you just saved tons of credit. So that's a win for you. But it's also a win for me, because it gives me more chances to enter, like what paid off today for this, which is kind of a good thing, because it did pay off for me today. So I quite like the credit, and I quite like the guesses. If I was going for a guess, for example, that Derek got like nearly 1,000 or just over 1,000 guesses on Wednesday because of all the £39 draws he was in. Yeah. I mean, you only have to do that 10 weeks, and you've guaranteed that whatever the prize is. Because when you think about it, it could just go 1,000 to 2,000. There's one lot gone. Next week, 2,000 to, and just, do you know what I mean? You could literally write the floor with it. So I quite like those prizes. Other people don't. They probably think they're a waste of time. But if you put all your eggs in one basket like I did, then I had more chance of winning that gold, and I clearly
go either way.
So it depends. It's all personal preference again. So it's what people.
I think the biggest prize we've got on there is £100 worth of raffle credit,
which to me is £100 towards a Q towards entries to a queue from now, etc. So it
If we turned into 300 quid, if somebody lands on it on a super wheel, that becomes 300 quid.
I quite like the idea that you doubled. I think it's very fair that, you know, that gent earlier on that you got 2 free spins, and because it was on a double up, we doubled the free spins, because you're giving that person a lot more chance of winning good prizes, because the next 4 out, like Lorna's straight 4, was 4 silvers. So that 1 free spin could actually turn into 4 free spins and then 4 silvers. Or you could be very lucky and get 4 gold coins.
Absolutely.
Very lucky for you, but very lucky for them. So it's all... I don't know. I don't know what guesses and things you've got there. So that, again, is something you should be asking people to message or text you. I'm trying to think of poor Chris getting 1,000 messages. So text so or put it out there for, you know, the big investors to make the decision of what the prizes should be.
If anybody's got any suggestions of what they'd like to see on the Ian's choice, you know, we need a couple of dozen suggestions, because if you gave me 24 suggestions, I'd need to whittle that down to maybe 12 or 20 or however many we're going to have. So if anybody wants to make any suggestions of what to put in the Ian's choice, let me know, and I'll have a think about it, and we'll put them in. Maybe. You know.
And say for the next top prize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People can pick their own price. Well, I've been 26. I've been on an hour.
I know, and I said it to be a quick one as well. So again, thank you very much for my win. Well, thank you for giving me the vouchers to win my prizes that I've won previously. So it just goes to show, as I say, all your raffle credits, put them in one basket, and you might win the gold like I did. But don't be gutted if you don't, because as I say, I was quite prepared to lose it, but I was glad that I won it. I'm more than glad. I'm over the moon. It's absolutely brilliant.
You only need one to win.
You do. You certainly do. So all the free ones, I think people obviously should go for the free tickets. I say I did pay for some tickets on that. So people do pay for tickets, and you know that also increases your chances of winning. So I'm just over the moon, to be honest with you. It's phenomenal. I'm so happy to say when I get it, I'll show it off on the stream. That's the one.
Glad to be of assistance.
I just hope that my postman doesn't rob that one like they did with Peter Rabbit. Not Peter Rabbit, my Winnie the Pooh.
Well, we'll get it to you as secure as we can.
That's all right, don't worry. Yeah.
And I'll leave you to carry on. Or
hello.
Big kiss for you, Sue. Nice to see you, love. And there's his little look.
Nice that. You're not having that, it's mine. Mine. Oh, mine.
We've been having that conversation. Sue's precious. Sue.
Yeah. My precious girl.
Right then.
You do know that I'm not going to get a choice now, don't you?
Yeah. On that note, you now need to win a 50p. Actually, you got to win a gold 50p for yourself. On that note, I'll leave you.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. And thanks again, everybody, and Lorna, Chris, etc. And
thank you.
Yay!
See you later.
See ya. Bye.